So next part of the van is getting the sink in. Okay, so this is where the van is at the moment. I've drilled some holes in so there's some ventilation. I've built like a temporary kitchen thing. I'm going to make a countertop for this. And then I've built stuff like this, which flips over. It's all starting to come together now. Just trying to work out how the bed's going to work, and then I can order all the foam. But yeah, I've got a sink. So I'm going to put this countertop on, and I'm going to test the sink out now. So here's the sink I got from AliExpress. It's got like a lid on it so it can stay as part of the countertop. Just thought it was a bit nicer than all of the normal like camper van sinks. Just looks a bit better, I think. And then it came with this tap, which drops down into this so that it stays hidden. And it's got this like hose bit that can come off as well. And then we've got the accumulator tank, which keeps like the water pressure even. And we've got our water pump. And I've got all of the wires and stuff. I'm going to try it out now, see if I can get it to work. Okay, so everything's connected. It's all a bit sketchy. So the electrics are into my fuse board, which goes into the pump, which goes into the accumulator. And then this pipe's going to have to drop into that water. Then I'm going to test the tap. Fingers crossed this doesn't explode. Has to like pull a certain amount of water through first. I think I've actually put that on backwards and it was just blowing bubbles in the water, so I'm gonna have to switch that around. Okay, tap. Right, if this goes all horribly wrong, just turn the electric off. Okay, so I had a little problem. Where I had taken the hot hose out, it just started shooting out that hole. So I bought a few different attachments. I think one of them will actually block the end of the hot hose if I leave the hot hose on, or hopefully one will just fit straight in there and I don't even have to have the hot hose on because I'm not going to have hot water in the van. Another problem is there was leaking off the pump. I need to put some Jubilee clips on these blue pipes and then hopefully that'll stop that as well. Okay, so none of the things I got to fit in the tap head, so I'm going to have to just keep the hose on and to put this nut on the end. Okay, let's give it another try. So this goes into the water. That goes into the pump. I've got Jubilee clips on there now. Then that goes into the accumulator. Then it goes into the cold tap, and the hot tap is now blocked off. And then it should come out of here. Let's give it a go. Makes the lights flicker, so I need to work out why that is. But yeah, now I'm going to get the counter in and then put the sink in. Look at TJ. Right, let's see if the sink works. We are in. Okay, so the worktop's in place. Again, this isn't the actual worktop I'm going to use in the end. I just had 2 bits of 8mm pliers. I've screwed them together, and yeah, I'm just going to use that for now. I've just been trying to use all the offcuts that I had. Okay, so the countertop's on. Now I can get the sink in. Okay, so now I just need to plumb it all in. Okay, that took a while, but yeah, now I've got the that back bit on and the tap is getting there, I think. Okay, so that's everything attached to the sink now. And the tap just comes up like that, which is pretty cool. Might even be able to put that out the window if you need water outside. Now all the bits to go underneath. Okay, it's all connected. Everything is connected, so we have our clean water. That's our waste. Yeah, that's all plugged in. I think it's just running some water through the system, and then we have our tap, which can go up and down. And it has that, so it can be nice. And I was actually thinking of doing another layer of ply, routing out this. So then that is like really recessed and like dead flat, and potentially even replacing this with a ply lid. Wow, we have water. How cool is that? Amazing. I've installed this swinging table. All of like the beds and chairs are made ready. The sink's all working, got that all set up nicely. Still need to like sort out the plumbing a bit better so it's all a bit nicer. Yeah, now I've got these few bits because it's going to be an L shape on the back, and the foam has just arrived. I've actually got nothing to upholster the foam with yet, but I'm going to get all the foam in and see what it looks like. Should we get the foam in? Should we put the foam in here? Okay, so we got some 3-inch hard foam with a 1-inch memory foam on top. But you can see how that is coming together now. So it'll be an L shape like that, or a U shape, sorry. We've got a cushion to go in there and there. I actually must have measured this wrong because that's supposed to be shorter, but oh, this seat is so comfortable. But yeah, so the table drops into the middle. This bit flips over. This bit can slide a bit further, so those bits separate a bit. And then these side bits drop into the middle, and then we have a bed. So I've managed to wrap some blankets around the foam. So at least they're covered, but I'm gonna need quite a few more blankets because there's still another piece of foam here, 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 and there's like another drop-in bit as well, which is like a cushion at the back. So, hey guys, so I'm just gonna wrap this video up here because we've actually just taken the van camping. This is like a week later. So that video is about to go live, but I never filmed an outro for this video. But yeah, go check out the camping video.